Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Adam. This is this week's Friday Sews. So I wanted to come on stage just to quickly tell you a recap of what's been up and what's been happening this week. So first of all, I wanted to quickly talk about what happened last weekend, which was my sewing social. We had a really good turnout. We all had absolute great time. It was we had plenty of things to eat, plenty of things to talk about, plenty of things to drink. It was just a really good day. And one of the lovely ladies, Mandy, that came actually messaged me yesterday and said that because of the influence of myself and the lovely Shauna that came to the social, she actually ended up buying herself a featherweight this week. So she's bought herself a refurbished one, so we can, the next social, there'll be like a whole featherweight club that'll be there basically, because there'll be 3 of us with featherweights. But I made some blocks while I was there out of some Liberty scraps and some of the backing fabric that I pre-cut for the from the Holt fabric that I had. And I managed to get 2 blocks done, which was a bit of a miraculous thing for me, really, because I don't normally get anything sewn. But I'll pop a photo of them in here. So they are from a pack of Liberty Tana Lawn scraps that I got from a stand, from a Liberty stand at Knitting and Stitching Show last year, I believe it was. I think it was an Knitting and Stitching Show. It might have even been Festival of Quilts that I got it from, but I can't remember. Anyway, they've been sat there for ages and I didn't know what to do with them because they were small pieces. So I thought if I just jumble them all up and make quilt blocks out of them, then I'll get to be able to see the sort of small prints that are in the different fabrics. So while we're on the conversation of Liberty with the blocks that I made at the social, we actually managed to stop by Liberty this week while we were in central London for something on Tuesday. And while we were in there, we noticed that on the 4th floor, they had some sale fabrics. So we went up there and they had some Tana Lawn that was reduced to a really good price. And they also had some other bits. But I just want to quickly show you these notepads that I got. These are Christian Lacroix notepads, and they have got like this rainbow effect on them, and these were reduced from just shy of £20 to about £4 each. So I grabbed a couple of those while I was there because I'm always using notepads to write my lists of pre-orders, what goes into some of my videos, what projects I'm working on, different things, and there's just notepads everywhere in my room all the time. But the other thing that was, so as I said, the other thing that we looked at while we were there was some of the Tana Lawns, and I managed to pick up 2. I picked up one which is this one here, which is this lovely little sort of like really classic Liberty ditzy print floral. I thought if you're going to buy Liberty, you've got to buy something that's kind of traditional. The other one that I got was so I'm just looking at a piece of, this is my Tana Lawn that I got from the lovely Andrea Beyond the Pink Door, which is also Liberty. They didn't actually have any of that. I thought they might do, and if they did, I was going to get some more, but they didn't have any of it. I think it's one of those ones that's completely sold out now. But I think Andrea might still have some. So if you're after any of the Liberty Survival print, which is all the hidden animals in there, this has just got overlocked edges because I pre-washed them all, then have a look on Beyond the Pink Door's website. I'll try and link it below if it is still in stock. The other one that I got, though, while I was in London was this one here, which is a small print again, but it's got little magnifying glasses with dragonflies, bumblebees, ants, ladybirds, worms, and caterpillars. And there's even snails underneath the other magnifying glasses. But I just really like this. I thought I mean, Liberty Tana Lawn is like silk against the skin. It is the nicest fabric to make shirts from. And with the shows that are coming up, I wanted some decent shirts that I could wear for each of the days that I'm at the shows. So I have made one, which I will show you in a second. But this was a sort of Liberty print that I didn't even think that Liberty really did. So I was really pleased when I found this in there. They did it in 2 colourways, and I only got one of the colourways. But I am tempted to see if I can get the other colourway because it's really pretty. So the ditzy that I bought, that I showed you first, I made a shirt from, so I'll grab it. So this is the SewSewDef Gosling shirt, which is this one here. It has this really unique, I've made this before in Tula sketchy fabric, this one up here, which I wear all the time when I go out anywhere that I can kind of get away with wearing a shirt. And this has got, so it's got two little tiny little darts in the back here just to give you a little bit more room across the sort of back shoulder blade area. But then the actual rear yoke comes over the shoulder and creates a front yoke here, a bit like a sort of Western sort of cowboy style shirt. But it means that there's no shoulder seams or anything like that, so it makes it super comfy. It has a collar and a collar stand, and the buttons I've actually spaced out differently to normal because the buttons on the actual pattern, I'll insert a video of me wearing it here so you can see how it fits. But the buttons on the actual pattern are, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 buttons, I believe it is, down the front of on the line drawings. There's just an awful lot of buttons. And when I made it the first time, I put all of the buttons on in the spacing that they said, and there was just too many buttons. And even when I wear it now, I'm like, am I ever going to finish doing up or undoing these buttons? So I ignored the pattern and just made them at, I think I spaced them at 4.5 inches each, which allowed me to then put 7 buttons on, which just made more sense to me. So the other thing that turned up this week was a parcel from Oakapple Haberdashery. They were at the show at Farnham Maltings the Sunday before last, and I bought the Holt fabric, the Holt background fabric from them. And I only got 1/2 metre while I was at the show, and I thought to myself when I was there, I thought I should have got more because it's really hard to come by in the UK for some reason. So I ordered some more of just those two. So I ordered some of the sort of taupe sort of colourway, which has got these, it's got all the pattern pieces on it, which are the vintage patterns. And then I ordered some of the other one, which is the blue, I don't know what the name of this is. It's the blue sort of calendar and all the sort of different words and things that sort of say about spring, summer, and the seasons and different things. And this is the one that's got the tiny weeny little chicks on it here, which is super cute. So yeah, I'm really glad that I got some more of that, because with the blocks that I'm making in the Liberty Ditzy, this is what I'm using for the background, so I needed some more so that I can actually make a whole quilt out of that one. So really happy about that. The only other thing that turned up this week was the lovely Shauna that came to my social last week. She messaged me the other night and said that there was a lady selling a fat quarter of Tudor Pink Bumble on eBay, and it was just about to end. And she said she didn't know whether I'd be interested. And of course, I was interested. And it was actually really, really reasonable for an out-of-print fabric. And I put in quite a low bid and thought, oh, I'm never going to get it at that. Because normally, whenever it's Tudor, it goes way too overpriced in my eyes. And someone always wins it by pipping me to the post by about 20 pence normally. But I managed to grab one, which was great, because I have got a tiny bit of that fabric, but not enough that I can warrant using in my way of thinking. So that's really it for Friday Sew's this week. So not a lot has happened. I have made some progress on some things. I am just about to cut out another Gosling shirt in the animal, this one. And that's really it. So I will speak to you all soon. I hope you're well. Take care and bye for now.